Hey guys, this is day 7 of teaching Python. Yesterday we did Python operators. Today we will do a part of Python lists. So we'll do Python list all the way to loop lists. So let's start with Python lists. Okay? Python lists. You can make lists like this with a variable name and then equals to, and start with a square parentheses and write strings inside and put commas like this. Okay? Lists can be used to store multiple items. Like this is how you create a list. And when you print it, do not put quotations and just put the variable name, how you put it over there. Okay? Lists are exactly how when we were doing slicing strings, that's how we used to do it. With 0 will be the first one and then the second one will be 1. So this is exactly how it's going to be like. It's going to be like that. Okay? So this allows you to do duplicate values. So you can have 2 apples, 2 bananas, 2 cherries, etc. Using the len function, you can see how many items the list has. So over here, it will say 3. Realize how it's not saying 2. Even though it counts from 0, 1, 2, it will say 3. List types. So they can have any types. They can have strings, they can have integers, they can even have Boolean types. And of course you can put them all like this, with a string first, then an integer, then a boolean, then an integer, then a string. It doesn't matter. You can do the type function with once you put the variable inside, it will say class list like this. Class list. Okay. The list constructor. It can also be possible to use the list conductor when creating a new list. So instead of putting it in square parentheses, then you can just use the list, put parentheses open, put another parentheses open, and put whatever you want, parentheses close, and another parentheses close. This will automatically create a list for you. Okay? So you do not have to do the square parentheses. But as you know, you could also do that, and you can do this way as well. Okay? Access list items. So you can do like this. So print second item of the list. So 1, 0, 1. So it's only going to print banana, since that's the first one. And if you do -1, how was it before? In slicing string, you would say 0, -1, -2. But this now, in string and in lists, it's completely different. It will, not completely, but partially different. So the first one will be -1, the second one will be -2, and so on. So the first one is cherry, so it's going to print cherry. And you can also use the slicing function like this, and it will do from 2 to 5. Realize that 5 will not come. So 0, 1, 2. So this will be their cherry, orange, kiwi. Melon is 5, so it will not do melon. It will just do cherry, orange, kiwi. And you can do this one. It will not include kiwi since it's the 4th one, but it will say apple, banana, cherry, orange, not kiwi. And if you do it from the first, it will do it all the way till the end. So apple, banana, cherry. So it'll start from cherry, orange, kiwi, melon, mango. All the way. Okay? You can use negative as well, like this. So mine is -1. So it will not include -1 since it's the last one. It will do -2, -3, -4. So it'll do melon, kiwi, orange. But it will write it in orange, kiwi, melon though. I'll do it from left to right. And you're adding in case. So if apple is in this list that it is, you're gonna print yes, apple is in fruit list. So yeah, you can do it like that. You can also change item value. You can replace items. So apple, banana, cherry. So this is gonna be number 1. This is number 2. So it's gonna replace number 1, banana, with black currant. So it's gonna be apple, blackcurrant, cherry. Apple, blackcurrant, cherry. And you can replace multiple of them. So here we had blackcurrant, watermelon. So it put that in. Okay. And you can also do 2 new values. Okay, if you insert more items than you replace, the new items will be inserted where you specified, and the remaining items will be moved accordingly. So if you do it like this, then it will put it in 1 and 2. So this will be a number 1, this will be a number 2, but cherry is still all the way at the end. Okay. So if you insert less items than you replace, new items will be inserted where you specify. So here it says 1 through 3, okay, and watermelon. So it's just going to insert it's just going to put 1 watermelon, okay, and it will do, so 1, 2, and 3. So it will take out the 2 and 3, but it will put the watermelon in that place, okay. So here, insert. So insert 2 watermelon. So it will just put watermelon in the 2 place. So it will not replace any, but it will just insert. So 0, 1, 2. So it will put it right over there and make this move 1 to the right. Add list items. So you can do append. Using the append method, you will add an item to the end. So apple, banana, cherry, orange. Orange will go at the end. So you're not replacing, you're just adding 1 to the end. Always end. Okay, but you can do insert number 1 with the insert function, and it'll put it in the 1 place. But realize it's not swapping out for the banana. The banana is still there. Okay, so here you can add the tropical, which is mango, pineapple, papaya, into this list. So it'll just smack it down on the end. So yeah, apple, banana, cherry, mango, pineapple, and there will be a papaya, but it's not showing. Oh, there's a scroller over here. So yeah, apple, banana, cherry, mango, pineapple, papaya. So you can also put extend. You can extend this tuple. So it'll, again, just put it at the back. So apple, cherry, apple, banana, cherry, kiwi, orange. And we'll do remove lists. So you'll remove banana. So it'll just do what you said. It'll just do apple, banana, cherry, but it'll remove the banana. So it's going to be just apple, cherry. Apple, cherry. Okay, here, remove banana. But see, it has 2 bananas. So what do you think? It will remove both? No, that's not the case. when there's more than one item with a specified value, the method removes the first occurrence. So it'll do apple, cherry, banana, kiwi. Okay. So you can do pop function, which just removes it. So it's another way of doing it. Unlike for using remove, you can do pop, and pop also removes it. You do not specify index. If you don't specify it, then it will just take it out from the back. Okay. And del keyword also removes specified index. So if you do del, then it'll remove 0. So that's apple. It will only say banana and cherry. So here's another way, del this list. So yeah, it will not work. Why? Because you're not giving any value on which to remove. Okay, so that's really why. So it can remove specified index. It can delete the whole list completely. Okay. So clear list, you can use clear. So then it will just leave it blank since you cleared everything that is inside the list. And now we're doing loop lists. You can loop through the list items by using a for loop. So if you use a for, it will loop this. So you used for, and here it looped it, as you see. You can also use range len, which can you can loop through the index numbers. So when you want to do that, then you use range and len functions. So you do this, and it'll do kind of like that, whatever he said. Here, the literal able created in the example above is 0, 1, 2. Okay. Using a while loop, you can also use while loops and len for this. So see, like that. Learn about while loops in our Python while loops chapter. So it's gonna be after over here. So after some more days, we will cover that part, and you can understand more about this. Okay, you can do shorthand for loop that will print all items in the list. So you do that, it will print all items in the list. Okay then, yeah, that's it for day 7 of teaching Python. Come back tomorrow for day 8 of teaching Python. Until then, bye!